Hi, I'm Laurie Pascoe, a family law lawyer practicing in Ottawa, Ontario since 1977. I have produced a series of exciting action-packed videos on how to complete Ontario's financial statements. So to help my clients and anyone else in Ontario who is separating from their spouse or varying their separation agreement or varying a court order, so they can better understand and complete the financial statement. I have broken down my presentation into a series of videos. The first video is a general introduction to the financial statement, and the rest are mostly divided along the lines of the many different parts of the financial statement. To help explain how to complete the financial statement, I have created a fictitious client and a fictitious financial statement rather than having a blank statement. And where appropriate, and to understand the form better, I will at times discuss the law a little. Remember, these videos are not to be used as a replacement for legal advice. You should still consult a lawyer. Part 9, Calculation of Net Family Property, Financial Statement Summary Page, Determining the Equalization Payment, and my concluding thoughts. In Part 9, being the calculation of net family property, the computer will automatically calculate your net family property. It does this by taking all the property owned on the valuation date, then subtracting the deductions, being the debts, the net worth on the date of marriage, and subtracting excluded property. As the Family Law Act does not allow for one's net family property to be less than zero, if this produces a negative number, then the value of the net family property will be zero. After Part 9 is where one swears their financial statement, even though there are still some schedules to both forms. You can stop looking for a page about the amount of the equalization payment on the financial statement because there is none on either of the financial statements. I thought, however, at this time, it would be interesting to briefly explain the calculation of that important payment. Your spouse will also determine his or her net family property amount. The spouse who has a higher net family property will pay the other spouse half the difference between their NFPs. So if one party's net family property is $400,000 and the other's is $300,000, the payment would be one half the difference of $100,000, which equals $50,000. This calculation is not shown on the financial statement because only one party's NFP is shown on their own financial statement. There is another important form called the Net Family Property Statement. That shows the equalization calculation by having both sides put down their positions as to what each party's assets and debts are for the purposes of calculating their respective net family property, as well as other deductions. And then also not on this form is the issue of whether a court should order a variation of this net family property calculation. The court has the power to do so under certain circumstances, such as cohabitations that are less than 5 years and when one spouse recklessly depletes the assets. I have briefly written about that issue on my website, my article on the Division of Assets article. The financial summary page is not completed by you, but automatically done by the computer. Again, this page is not found in the shorter Form 13, though it could have had the income and expenses summary in that form. It does not. It basically just summarizes income, expenses, assets, deductions, and exclusions, and gives a net family property amount. I hope this presentation will help you better complete the financial statement and understand a little bit more about some of the financial issues in family law. For further information about family law, wills, powers of attorney, and the administration of estates, and about me and how I practice, what my fees are, please visit my award-winning, critically acclaimed website at thepascodifference.com. There are lots of articles, presentations, information forms, fee schedules, and an introduction video on my site. You can spend days visiting my website, and please follow me on Twitter at Pascoe Law Ottawa. Thanks for listening, and good luck completing your financial statement. I would appreciate your feedback about my videos, which you can complete on my website, and enter my survey contest. And remember, these videos are not to be used as a replacement for legal advice. You should still consult a lawyer.